watching YouTube videos, in making sure that I get information on how to build the business. Then I partner with the giant, Longrich. That was in March 2018. So next month, I'm excited. I will be turning 2 years in Longrich. So with Longrich, I was introduced by a lady who sent me a text and said, look, I know that you are busy with your network. I've got nothing against what you are doing, but I don't think we have seen our competition player and how it can benefit you greatly. Here are the benefits of our business. And as much as I was not looking for any other opportunities. I was content with what I was doing prior to Longrich. But when I look at the compensation plan, I look at the products, but what fascinated me was the pricing of our products. They were competitive and they were affordable to the market. But the most important thing that really made me to make a decision to partner with Longrich was the fact that our incentives are lump sum and they're cash. And like, duh, I love money. So I knew that if I partner with Longrich, I'll be able to achieve all this incentive. I'll be able to run after this and making sure that I also enjoy what the company promised. Yes, at first I had a bit of doubt that, who will pay you 300,000? Who will pay you 50,000? Who will pay you? It didn't really make sense that this can be done. But because I did my research, I researched Longrich for about 2 months. I researched Longrich for 2 months. By the time I made a decision to join Longrich, I knew their head office, I knew where they're operating, I knew the chairman, and I knew the product, and I knew that across the globe, it has been transforming lives. So the only thing that I had to do here is to come and plug into the system, plug into the network, plug into the platform, and enjoy the benefits as well. So I came prepared to say, I'm not here to fail. I'm not here to waste time. I'm not here to play. I'm here to make money. That is why I set my goals and I said, this is what I need to do. And I put measures in place, put effort enough to make sure that it matches my goal, because my goal was a star director, nothing else. I knew that when you reach a star director, there are extra benefits, and I said, why not? Let's get to the cream of the crop. And I set my goals towards an SD, put an effort towards an SD. Along my journey to become a star director, obviously I had to go through your Diamond 1s, your Diamond 2, and your Diamond 3. And most of the people who knows me, I never celebrated much about those levels because that was not my goal. My eyes were fixed on an SD. So Diamond 2, Diamond 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 was just part of my journey. I knew that I just need to pass through this level before I get to a star director. I didn't celebrate much, maybe 2 minutes celebration, and I continued to go back to the basics, and I put in effort. 2 minutes celebration, continue to go back to the basics, put in effort. Achieve a Diamond 7, celebrate for 2 minutes, go back to the basics, because now the goal was an SD. And yeah, by the grace of the Lord, in just 9 months in the business, yeah, man, star director was achieved. And I think by then I knew that this business, whatever they promise, they can deliver. So
wow,
why
fantastic.
How I reach an SD, and I always say you win everything in your mind. Every battle, every challenge you win it here. And when I came to Longrich, my mind was prepared because I was just after I finished reading the book for the second time, because there's a book that I was busy reading called Mind Power. Mind Power. Yes, I'm going to show you the book just now. I just finished reading the book for the second time because I think in 2010 I went into about 2 months course, and just for the mind to be transformed. And I learned that how you can use the mind as a powerful tool in making sure that you can attain success. And then that is when I started learning about the affirmations and so forth. And by the time I joined Longrich, it was after I read it for the second time now. So I was prepared mentally to say, I'm here to win. I'm here to make sure that I can't fail. So I came here with my mind already full of wins in my mind. And I just came here just to make sure that I experienced the win. But already I won. This is the book. I'm not sure if you can see. I'm going to try to bring it closer.
Yeah,
This is the book
I can
that
see Mind Power into the 21st Century.
Yes, by John Q and forward by Robin Banks. I attended their course. I met the two gentlemen. John Q came to SA. Robin Banks stays in South Africa, and I attend their course. And I keep on going for the refresher course just to make sure that I'm in line with what I want to achieve. So my biggest win was not only what I put into the business, but was basically what I put into my mind in making sure that I achieve what I want to achieve in the business.
This is great, because I've always believed in the principle that what you become is what you give out.
Thank you.
There is no way you can give out what you don't have. And my mentor always says that for you to have success in our business is 80% mindset, 20% skill.
Your mentor is correct.
That is what you just said now. So can you tell us what strategies do you put in place for you to get to start director in a short period of time?
To be honest, I don't like strategies. Yes, I put strategies in place later into my business, but that's not really what really managed to get me to an SD. The strategies was mainly to help the team that were struggling to achieve what they want to achieve. But I don't believe in strategies, because strategies sometimes is short term. Strategies sometimes is quick. I believe in putting a system, and the system is going back to the basics of the network marketing. And in our case, the basics is in the compensation plan. So I went down and I understand. I think I'm one of the leaders who understand our compensation plan in and out. Then I got to go down and said, then what do we need to do in order for us to get the PVs that is needed? Then I understood, I learned a lot about maintenance. I learned a lot about retail, and I learned a lot about an upgrade. Then I realized that in order for us to achieve what we want to achieve, it's when everybody come into the picture and then work together for a common goal by making sure that we all maintain our business, because we are business partners. We got to be able to maintain our business. And also then I understood that if you are in this business, irrespective of which level you join, for as long as anything below Platinum VIP, you got to push yourself to upgrade your accounts until you reach a Platinum VIP. Then that is when then I said, but then how will people know and the benefits of a Platinum VIP? How will people know the benefits of a maintenance? How will people try to really say, this is important for me, so let me also implement into my business? Then I decided, because at the time in South Africa, we didn't have trainings in Longrich. It was mainly presentations where we teach about how to become members of Longrich. And my wife and I, we put training in place. I think we're one of the first couple to start the training, and we start the training and we teach our teams how to do and master the basics of Longrich. That now goes back to your upgrade. It goes back to your maintenance. And I still felt it is not enough, because look, I became a Platinum VIP and I started seeing the result. I started seeing the benefits. I started seeing the traveling points that has been deposited into my back office. I started seeing my VIP points increasing on a monthly basis. And I thought to myself, if these are the type of the benefits that I'm enjoying as a leader, then it means then it's my responsibility to now go back and teach my team to become Platinum VIP. And then together with my downlines, we sat down, who's my little brother. We sat down and we said, you know what, I think we can start doing a VIP session. And we started doing our VIP session, and the amount of VIPs in our network started to increase. And you understand that when the VIP increases, the PV also increases. Then a lot of people in your team start moving levels, and they start attaining little bit of incentive. They attain different levels, and that helps everybody to move. And I felt that this is very good, you know, but I felt that it is not enough, because I couldn't reach other leaders that are out of town. Then I said, You know what? In Gauteng, I'm able to have a VIP session that can have about 100 people who are attending, who are currently members, and they're going to become VIP. Then how do I then now make sure that the entire team have the same message? Then we started to say, let's plan similar meeting, but at that time we didn't do the VIP seminar. We did VIP breakfast, and we invited the like-minded, the business-minded, the stakeholders to bring them in one place. We have a breakfast. But when we have a breakfast, then we start unpacking the benefits of becoming a VIP in the business. Majority of them were members. Then they bring also the prospect. But then when we start explaining the benefits of VIP in the business, then we start seeing a lot of people now joining the business as VIPs, or those who are currently non-VIPs member, they also upgrade to become VIP. And every year in December, then we can go and claim it from the company, and it gets paid into account. And I think this is one of the best system that we put in place into our business to make sure that not only do you just join as a platinum or as a gold or a silver or a Q silver, but you got to aspire to become a VIP, because becoming a VIP, not only will it give you more PV, but it just also gives you an added advantage, especially when it comes to the VIP points, the traveling points, the housing points, you know. And then my team, together with myself, we start to enjoy those benefits. And I think for me, if I were to go back and say, but what did we really do right in 2018? I think we must start to get the PVs into the system and help people to move level into our business.
Fantastic, fantastic. Guys, if you are getting any nugget, the rule is drop in the comment section some of the benefits you are getting from this interview, from this webinar. Drop it on the chat. Drop it in the comment. The benefits you are getting. You've seen that. He said one of the strategies he used when to get to where he is today is upgrading his team member, teaching them the need for them to upgrade their business to VIP. And I will always emphasizing this. There is no way you are losing a lot if you are a Q silver, gold, platinum member. You are losing a lot in this business. If you are having a lot of activity under you and you have not upgraded your business to VIP, you'll be losing a lot. There are a lot of points you're supposed to be benefiting from, and you're not benefiting from those points. So you said you owe for you. How were you able? Because some people, it is difficult for you to really help them see the need for them to upgrade to VIP. You mentioned something that you hold a breakfast meeting, or what?
Yeah. Yes.
Breakfast meetings.
Yes.
And in that meeting, that is where you share the importance of them for them to upgrade to VIP.
Definitely.
You do a lot of trainings in South Africa. I see you do lots of training.
I do.
You go on road shows and the rest. How does training help you to build your business?
The trainings. Look, network marketing has never been taught in Africa. We don't find network marketing in schools. It is not part of our syllabus. So you cannot run this business with the general knowledge. Now, when I partner with network marketing business about 10 years ago, one thing that I mastered, or one thing that came into mind, was that I need to learn. Because this is different from your traditional business. This is different from your employment. You know, you are more of a self-employed. You're more running your small business somewhere. And if you're going to run a business, then you need knowledge on how to do it. You need skills on how to do it in order for you to achieve success. Now, I remember vividly in 2012, I attended one of the seminars in Johannesburg, and then one gentleman came from UK, strictly to come and teach us and train us about how to build a sustainable, successful network. And I will never forget the teachings there. And the day I left that meetings, and I said to myself, if you can't learn, you can't go and teach people to build a business. So which means if you are a leader, or you aspire to become a leader, you got to have knowledge that you can give it back to your people so that they can be able to go and build their business and become successful. Now that is not part of our syllabus, then we need as leaders to take it upon ourselves to say, you know what, we need to now dig deep and dig information. And in network marketing, the information are hidden here. The information are hidden in books. The information are hidden in your workshop. The information are hidden in our trainings. And most of the times, like in webinars like this one, this is where you then now start to learn basic information on how to build a successful network marketing business. And for me, when I came on board, and the first thing that I did, I remember it was in 2016, I was advised to buy a book called Your First Year in Network Marketing by the late Mark Yanel and his wife, the Longrich. Yeah. And you know what fascinated me about reading that book? You know, I read the book, and I think almost every year I keep on refreshing on chapters that I want to go and check. Like now, I was reading on the management trail, because a lot of people, after they've built a certain amount of business of team, they now start to think that, you know what, maybe this is time for me to relax. Then I start managing my downlines, and that is where now the books teaches you that never fall into management trap, irrespective of the type of success you reach into marketing. Never stop recruiting, never stop replacing people, never stop succeeding, because once you do that, then you now fall into a management trap, and your downlines are going to do exactly what you are also doing. And then most of the time they start falling into management trap in a low position. While they are still new, diamond 1, diamond 2, they already fall into management trap. That is why they say the saying that says, in network marketing, never stop recruiting. And if you don't stop recruiting, it means you consistently feeding your organization with new blood, with fresh people, and they comes with better ideas, because we all know that in network marketing, new people are teachable. And whenever you bring new people, they come with new experience, they come with new energy, and that's the type of energy that I need. I'm 23 months in the business, but I'm still excited. New people, they are more excited. So now when you find new people excited, I'm excited as well, and together we're excited, the energy and the fire become the same way we had the fire when we were in China, because we're all excited. You know, when you're in China, when we met them, like, oh, Charles, then we're all excited. Then that fire, then it up on each other, one of us. But that becomes beautiful when it's a new person, because the new person will also open a new market or a new group of people that you're going to go to an experience or take people to tap into. But once you bring them, because you don't stop recruiting, you don't fall into management trap, it means it becomes easier for you to continue to build your business and even succeed more, because you don't stop recruiting.
Fantastic. This is very deep. I love these. People are coming to see the importance of certain things in their business. Especially that part you touch is very key. The need for you to maintain, upgrade your business. I heard you said and also the importance of training, because training, I believe so much in training.
Yeah.
That is what has got me to where I am today. I believe so much in training, because like Eric Warren always said, he said, our job is to educate people and make people understand what our profession is. Because if they understand what network marketing is, they will now do their business well. The business will be easier for them. They will be independent from you as quick as possible.
That's correct.
That is what we are training people to. And that is one thing I love about you, because I see you all the time. When I started this business, I got aboard Longrich. You were among the people I followed. I was seeing with this your white car, your team. You guys see a lot of things and the guys. I say, well, these are many people believe that Longrich is a woman business. As a man now, what do you have to say about that?
My man. Does it have a gender?
Does it have gender?
Doesn't have a gender. Man doesn't have a gender. Whether you're a guy or you're a lady, you can still succeed. And somebody keep on asking, so who becomes successful in network marketing between men and women? And I always say, for us, it doesn't matter whether a cat is black or white, for as long as it can catch rats. So a lot of people believe that it's a women business, and mainly because on how it started. Remember, in network marketing in Asia, in UK, in America, it started as a business for the stay-home mom. You know, these are women who are just stay-home mom, you know, looking after the family, looking after the house when men went to work. But obviously it becomes boring just as a woman sitting in the house and doing nothing. And then they started now to say, what can we do? And they start selling perfumes and they venture into network. So then it became what we call a business for stay-home mom. That is why now it has been regarded as a woman's business, because majority of the people that have been doing the business, and even how it started, is mainly because it was started or founded by people who were just sitting at home, like mostly ladies. But then it merged over time and professional part into the business. And we as men said, but it looks like there's money in here. And we know we can do better. And women do the business better, but we can do it even more, much more better, and we succeed more because we are born leaders. And I keep on encouraging men when they join the business. I say it's our birthright to lead. It's our birthright. So when men come on board, I make sure that I remind them on one thing, that they need to go and claim their birthright in the business, and they must go and lead. I just came back from a meeting now in Johannesburg. I was with this wonderful gentleman then. And one thing I said to him, I said, you need to understand that when you partner with a company like Longrich, as a man, you have an added advantage because leadership is already instilled in you. You are born a leader. You just need to go out there and unleash it and make sure that you nurture your leadership skills and you give it to people. And by so doing, you succeed more. Women talks a lot. They are organizing. They can bring people together. We don't have that type. But one thing for sure that we are able to do as men is that we are firm on our decision. We are not shaken. We are not unstable. We are very stable in our decision. So the moment we decide to partner into a network marketing business, we are unshaken. So which means we have done all the checks. We have done all the research. The only thing that we want to know is that how do we get to the top? And now no one and nothing can stop us. That is why you don't really find men changing networks after every 6 months. It's mostly it's women who does that. So for men who think that this is women's business, I always say think twice, because this is one of the business or industry that is able to even give you more money that you can use as a man to go out there and find your childhood dream. Maybe your dream was to become a real estate owner. Maybe your dream was to become a construction, properties, whatever the case may be, maybe restaurant, maybe franchise. You can make money in network marketing as a man and go out there and finance your childhood dream. That is why when people say this is for women, I attempt to differ with them.
Okay, that is great. I just got a message that this video is not showing on Facebook, maybe because of network issues, but it's not a problem. I think this time I was able to record it on Zoom so that others can they can watch from it on Zoom.
Nice.
I will drop it on the Facebook. I don't know why we missed this one this time.
Thank you.
Meet your success partner. So finally, what did you have to say about people who join this business with the mindset of earning the quick money, but when they came in, they don't usually see the quick money, and that discourages them instead of building their business first before getting the money? What do you have to say about that?
I'm glad you're asking this question, because this is exactly what I teach about today at our office in Randburg. I said, when you join network marketers, when you join Longrich, you need to look beyond Friday income. Because a lot of people join because as much as maybe we join because we've got financial challenges, which is mostly what happens, but you got to be able to look beyond your weekly income. You got to be able to look beyond your incentive that we get. You got to be able to look and say, I am building this business for probably 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, whatever the case may be. Because when you do that, it means it does not matter what really happens now. What you know that you are building, you're planting a seed. And when you plant a seed, you see, for me, I'm not sure about you, but I believe so much in farming. When you're growing up in the village, we used to farm, you know, and those who farm, they don't farm today and reap tomorrow.
True.
They farm, then they expect the rain, but they keep on nurturing the soil in order for them to get the result. So a lot of people join. They want to plant the seed today, and tomorrow they get the result. And when that doesn't happen, and then they quit, I always say that is not the mindset of a network marketer. That is the mindset of a pyramid scheme. Pyramid scheme, you can join today, get the money tomorrow, it is okay. But network marketing business, you need to understand, number one, why are you joining or partnering with a network marketing business? For me, I have to build a legacy. And legacy cannot be built in 1 month. It can be built in 1 year. It can be built in 2 years. It takes time to build a solid legacy. Number two, you cannot join the business and expect to get the result now. Which means if you hop around or you are discouraged by the result you are getting, it means you don't understand the power of planting a seed. Because if you do seminar, if you do your one-on-one meetings, if you sell your products, if you recruit, all those activities are your seed into your business. Majority of the people might not join today or tomorrow, but when they are ready financially and mentally, they're going to join your business. So if your intention is to join today and if nothing's happening and you quit tomorrow, you might lose those people by the time they are ready to join your network. So
that's true.
Network marketing cannot be compared with a pyramid and we're thinking it's the fast money. No, it is not a fast money. It takes time, it takes effort to build a legacy.
That's true. For those who are watching from Facebook now, please, we're sorry for the network issue. We thought we were connected on Facebook. We never knew it was just a short video. And so I'll show you guys, I'm recording these live, so I'm going to upload it on Facebook so that you all see what the video is. For now, enjoy this moment. And I just, before I allow you go, you did start director in 9 months.
Yes.
And did you think hard work contributed to this or smart work? Hard work, because I see you grind every day. People want to become star director but don't want to do the work involved. What do you have to say about that?
Look, I mentioned this, and I mention this everywhere I go. When I signed the application form in Longrich, the day I signed the form, I was a star director. The day I signed the form. Obviously, your system didn't recognize me. It says I was a pre-diamond. But I was a star director. Because you began
with the end in mind. That was the mindset.
Yes, my mind was set for the end in mind. So I was that is why that's when I taught, I think it was last year, January, when I was teaching in Midrand and I was teaching about the planning your business for the year. And I said you need to have an end in mind. I'm sure you've seen in most construction sites when they're about to build a mall, or they want to build maybe like townhouses, or they want to build an estate, or maybe they want to build a factory. Sometimes outside they put a photo of a complete building, how the building will look like. But you find that there's not even a foundation. There's not even a foundation. So the owner already sets his mind to the end in mind to say, this is what I want, I am expecting to see. This is what I'm expecting to achieve. He doesn't say maybe it will rain and then workers won't come to work. It never said maybe we will lack cement. He never said maybe the trucks will strike and then we can't travel and build. But he just said, this is what I want to achieve. And sometimes he even say, I want to then launch or open this on this particular date. So which means even before he started with the foundation, he already said to himself, this is what I want to achieve. And that's exactly what I did when I joined the business. I said to myself, I want to be a star director. In actual fact, I'm a star director. Then, number one, I don't believe in hard work. Hard workers are this. Sorry to put it in this way, but that's true. I always say people who work hard are the people that work on the construction side and they're not successful. I believe in working smart. I believe in understanding what I need to do. So if I work smart, then I need to know that what do I need to do in order for me to get the PV? Because we are in a business where we are accumulating PVs. Then now, in working smart, it then now need to say, what do I need to do in order for me to get the PV? Do I have to go all over the world just to get the PVs? Must I fly to Nigeria and sign one person, or I can simply call my friend on online and I do the online presentation and then the person sign? Then I decided, I want to do the smart way. I want to do it the simple way, and that's why now I believe that I work much more smarter in order for me to become an SD, but I will not now attain or attribute that to my smart work. I believe that for me to become a star director in 9 months, it was purely grace. Because somewhere, somehow, I couldn't even figure out what I did to achieve certain things. For me, it was grace, obviously, with me working smart and prayer, because as much as I work smart, but I also pray hard. And I always believe that as much as prayer does not do the work, but it opens doors. So part of me becoming SD in 9 months, it was purely because I put a smart work in place, but I believe that it was just God just showing his love for me.
Fantastic. So I know you also work with Target, right?
Definitely, I do.
Outside your every leader, I know you work, for you to get to where you are, you must have worked with a target. Do you believe in setting targets?
Yeah. That is why when people join the business, I sometimes, based on the relationship, I sometimes sit down with them and I ask them, what is that you want to achieve in the business? Now, if you want to achieve, let's say, for instance, you want to buy a house, then we need to know how much will your house cost. If you said, I want $100,000 US worth of a house, then we need to know what type of level in Longrich can afford you that money. Then let's assume it's a Diamond 7. As an example, looking at Diamond 7, that it can pay you this amount per week plus the incentive, maybe you can get that house. Then how much do you need to become a Diamond 7? You need 450,000 PV. Then you need to ask yourself, when do I need to become a Diamond 7? We are in February, and you said, no, I need to do it by December. I'm a Diamond 4. Diamond 4, that is sitting on 20,000 PV. Then you must say 450,000 minus 20,000. We are left with 430,000. Divide by 10 months. You need 43,000 PV per month. Divide by 4 weeks. You need about 11,500, 10,000 PV per week. Then you will know that weekly you need to work towards your 10,000 PV, which is plus minus almost 2,000 PV daily, 1,000 PV daily. And then when you go and put the effort, you know that if you don't do 10,000 PV weekly, chances are you will not reach your Diamond 7 in record time.
That's true. That's the truth. So in order for you to achieve that also, you should know that it is not your personal effort alone. You need a team to build this. Any person you've seen achieve star director today, they must have built a team of people. They didn't get there with their own personal effort, guys. And so they must have built leaders to get to where they are, and that is why we are having a section with them. They're sharing their tips that got them to where they are today. And so I want to really thank you for this time. I know I know you're a very busy person. I know what it took for me to get your time today. And so we are grateful for this time. So I'm going to throw some words to you. You're going to make some statements with those words. And so let's start with consistency.
Consistency always brings results.
That's it. Consistency brings results. What about commitment?
If you commit into the business, you cannot fail, because without commitment, then it means you can't reach what you want to achieve in the business. So you need commitment in order for you to build a successful business.
Thank you very much. Focus.
Just like an eagle. Just like an eagle, if you don't, let me deviate a little bit before I come to that. I watch animal channels.
No problem.
One thing for sure that I've learned about an eagle is that it's always focused. You look at it, it will fly about 8 kilometers above sea level. But while it's on top there, what it's doing is it's looking down to find its prey, because it's hungry, it's gonna eat. So while it's out there, whether it wants to catch a rabbit or a fish, it will just look at it and it will focus on it until it catches. It will fascinate you when it wants to catch a fish, because the fish is not standing still. The fish is moving in the water. But because of the focus, it will fly down from the top. It will make sure that it will take the fish outside of the water, because that's the target for the eagle. So if you want to remain successful in the business, you got to be able to focus on the goal that you want to achieve. Because if you focus on the goal that you want to achieve, even if something come and pass in front of you, you will not see it, because your focus is on that goal that you want to achieve.
Then finally, teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work. You can't succeed alone.
Thank you very much for this. Thank you very much. So I hope we see you once again in our show as we grow this business. Guys, you want to drop in the comments what you have benefited so far from these. Remember, you want to upgrade your account. You don't want to be gold for 1 year. Make sure you upgrade your account to VIP, so as for you to benefit from all the goodies in the company. You want to also maintain your account. You want to work with the end in mind. Mindset is everything, like you have heard from me. When I started this business, I saw myself as a star director, and that was what he said also. These things work, where it's just the same thing you hear from this leader. I didn't even ask the part. Do you ever had any challenges at all that you have to rebuild your business? Do you ever have such?
I always say I don't have challenges. My challenge, if I say I've got challenge, my challenge is downlines not duplicate what I'm doing. That's all. Because for me, I'm not the best leader in the industry. I'm not the best leader in the company, but I'm striving on a daily basis to become the best. I'm striving on a daily basis to become better. And that's when then I take myself and I give myself to people. I say, this is me, this is what I can do. But in order for you to come and achieve what I've achieved, at least you need to do what I've done as well. And a lot of people in my team, I find that they are not doing what I am doing, or they're not duplicating what I'm doing, because they say network marketing without duplication is just a boring job. So my only challenge, if it's a challenge, is the team not duplicate what I'm doing.
Yes. That's a challenge to every team leader. And as much as we want to help our team members, see the picture we are seeing. Some of them are just crawling. Well, the thing is
that's why we keep on recruiting.
Yeah, that's where I want to come to. What you said about recruiting fresh blood into your business. When those ones caught fire, the others will also wake up alongside the business.
Definitely.
So thank you very much. I hope you had value for today's video. Drop in the comments, show some love for our SD in the comment section, and share this video. I'm going to upload the recorded one on Facebook so that you guys can watch it, and also on YouTube. Thank you very much, Percy. My regards.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate this opportunity. I don't take it for granted.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So bye, guys.
All right. Cheers, guys. Love you.